All right, ladies and gentlemen of Freedom Village, here we are backstage at the 930 Club. It's February 11th. We're at V and 9th Street, Northwest DC.
Is that where it is?
Yeah, we're sitting back here with Michael Payne, who is a musician who plays with George Clinton and the P-Funk All-Stars, and he also has some projects on the side. Can you tell me about some of your projects?
Yeah.
Such as the 420 Funk Mob?
Oh, so you already knew.
I know. I want you to tell the people. Oh, okay.
Yes, yes. No, we have the 420 Funk Mob, the Cacophonic Funk Mob, the Drugs Funk Mob, the Clipadelic Funk Mob, the We Funk Records and Filmworks, you've been around us for a long time there. But yeah, as well as Funkadelic. And that's my little addition, as well as my publishing and productions. And
well, how long have you been doing this music thing?
I've been doing this since I was 8 years old. I was dedicated to being a part of records.
8 years old? That's an early start. How'd you start?
I started by taking a class trip in Detroit to Motown Studios, and I had a teacher who was the first cousin of producer Norman Whitfield. And they brought us into a studio they called Motown Studio B, which was formerly Golden World Records. And they brought us into place, and we met Norman Whitfield, who was he taught us about overdubbing and quality control. And he gave us options as kids. He was talking to us like as if we were like really grown, you know. Yeah. He said, "What do you want to do? You're from Detroit, you know. What do you want to do? What do we do here?" He said, "Okay, we make cars. Do you think you want to have a real life making cars?" You know. I said, "Oh yeah, whatever." He said, "Oh, you know, you got other options. You can make Kellogg's Corn Flakes. We got Battle Creek is here." Yeah, said, that don't sound so cool. He said, "Well, I'm a producer, and this is Motown. We make records." That's what we do here in Detroit. We make records, we write songs. And he said, we worked on the song in the studio last month, and we tried it amongst the teenagers, you know, at the club, and he asked all of us, he said, I'm sure you all have cousins who went to Ernie D's Campus Ballroom, and we all went, yeah, you know. And he said, well, we took it over to Ernie D's, and the teenagers, it was kind of lukewarm. It worked, but it didn't work the way we wanted it to work. And he said, here, we try it out and we see if it's a real song, if it's the real deal. And when it doesn't, it's about rework. And so we're here to overdub. And overdubbing, when he said he was the boss, and I saw him instructing Edwin Starr. The song was 25 Miles to Go, and 25 Miles to Go came out like, you know, maybe a month or 3 weeks later. And I just remember hearing on the radio and going, I was there. I saw how easy that was. You know, and that's what I want to do. I'm going to do that. And so basically, for the rest of my life, basically anything I learn, I try to, even if it's like, auto mechanics or, Better Homes and Gardens type thinking, how can you add that to a song, to records? Because records is, and here's the funny thing, there's no such thing as a record anymore, but there's still recordings. And so I still dig the idea of like quality recordings. So that's my mission on this planet, besides being a parent.
Well, speaking of being a parent, you're not just a parent; you're a grandparent too. Yeah. Didn't you just have a new addition to the family? Yeah. Tell me about that.
You already know.
I want the world to know.
Oh, okay.
Everyone's not on our Facebook page.
My old son and his lady, they just have a little girl, and we're in the middle of the band coming in. But my son just had he and his girl just had a little girl 3 months ago, and that is my third grandchild right now. And I'm having a ball, you know. She seems to like to smile when she sees me, so that's motivating.
All right. Now, how many kids do you have and grandchildren too? You want to give them all a shout out here?
Oh, hey there, 10 pie, 1. 10 by 1.
10 by 1.
Hey there, Kesey. Yeah, everybody.
All right, so you're in this Funkadelic family, and how long have you been doing this thing?
I've been doing this 35 years now. 35 years.
That's got to be that's most of your lifetime, right?
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
And, I mean, I said family because I know you guys are family. You're not just band members, and you're not just friends. You guys roll as one huge amoeba-like family. Like, sometimes you get to another city and the family grows for a minute, and then...
Yeah, but we're like a real organism, in that we roll as one big collective, but we also, you know, break out. And so everybody brings something from their space and their experience to the table with Funkadelic. I mean, my little space is probably what I bring is probably what I like and what I aspire it to be, which is not necessarily going to be, I'll just be adding my 2 cents in there. And it takes the whole thing. So it's always a melting pot of ideas going on, even when the show's going on, you know, licks. And I like rock and roll. Rock and roll.
Day by day, what can I say? I can't stay here no more. I say goodnight by the dawn's early light, and I stumble out the door, and I'll be just another stranger who knows my name. You'll be just the little baby who's not to blame. All out of range, stations too proud to be changed. All my life I'm into through the dice, and I drop them on the floor. Been to pick them up by the time I got enough, but you staggered out the door, and now you're just another stranger who knows my name. I am just the little baby who's not to blame. Home out of range, stations too proud to be changed. Here and there, know my kingdom of despair. I'd rather be alone. I turned to look, but the sound was all it took to remove me from my throne. Now I'm just another stranger who knows your name. You are just the little baby who's not to blame. Because I'm just just volunteer. It's not to pay. Static remains. Stations too proud to be changed.
How y'all doing? My name is Chet. I'm with Chet and Son Lawn Services. We've been doing lawn service here in the city for 35 years, and we ain't had no complaints yet. We rake, we cut your grass, we fertilize, we mulch for you. You know, if you need a garden dug, we do that. So make sure if you need lawn services, you call Chet at 703-555-CHET. That's 703-555-CHET for your lawn services.